Somebody tell me how you say goodbye to someone that you really love.
Hey, Rolly, run the Yeah, damn you high?
Yeah. These bitches love me cause I'm lit. And you niggas not on shit. My little ones pull up with that sweat. Bitch, I can't stop. No, I won't stop.
It's your boy OG Pop, What's Poppin' Podcast. You live right here at Great Nova Cinema Studios. And this is the #1 joint for all you artists, film creators, content creators to come through here and get your videos done, get your podcast done, get your movie done. You know, this LA and Chicago right here. You understand what I'm saying? I got a special guest in the motherfucking building today. I can't stop. I won't stop.
Even when we on top.
You know what I'm saying? Big Chris in this motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
You
What's
dig?
poppin', yeah?
So Big Chris, man, thank you for coming through here.
Yes, sir.
You've been doing a lot of amazing things.
You know we got to come through for Pops, baby.
Man, I hit you up. I heard that joint, the snippet you put out. I was like, yeah, he got me. You hear me? Hey, send me that joint in the email.
Gotcha.
And we were supposed to be hooked up, but you just got back from New York, and
Yes,
I
sir.
know our timing's been, but we here today. Yeah. He got a new banger for y'all. It's gonna come soon. And for the people who don't know about Big Chris, you know, real quick, give them a journey, man, of what side you come from in Iraq.
Okay, man, for the people who don't know about Big Chris, look, Chris, you know, I come from the west side of Chicago, the K-Town area, man, but I grew up all through the city, you know, the west side. And, you know, just come from the K-Town, same home of Twister, just on the grind, loving music my whole life, you know.
So for the people of What's Poppin' Podcast, Big Chris, take us a journey, man, of you know, how you got started in this, and maybe some of your influences. What side of town you from Iraq? You know.
You know, for the ones who don't know, man, Big Chris, Lil Chris, come from the west side of Chicago, the K-Town area, but I grew up all throughout the west side, you feel me? Like towards the Chicago Avenue, this is my big brothers, them. This when I was younger, before Corner Hustlers. Then my mom moved to the Holy City, then I'm over there with the Vice Lords with my other big brothers. You know, my mom got 7 children, got 4 big brothers, I'm the youngest. Then I come to the K-Town area as I'm growing up with the Gangsta Disciples, you feel me? But me, that's why I'm associated in all the gangs. Anybody in the city, they rock with me. They, you know, they got love for me because I don't do all that, you know.
Yeah, you never been involved with the controversial stuff.
Nah.
I think that's what's had you so successful.
For sure.
Give us some of your first motivations in music, like from, I'm sure from the Flicks and all them, that maybe you grew up under.
What inspired me and made me really want to do it, you know,
Yeah.
like seeing Crucial Conflict, Do or Die, Twister, you know, Legends, Common, Kanye, you know, they motivated me being from Chicago. Like, man, you can do this too, man, and I just loved it to hit them, you know, growing up in the Manors, I used to always rap. I used to be a little shy, and I used to always rap. And, you know, I just came up to what they used to make, in the Manors, they used to give me like $5, spit that rap for us, and I spit it for that money, though, I was shy for that money. So, you know.
Come up out of that.
Yeah, and then it just started to take it serious, more like just get serious with it. The block, hustling on the block, and the block just like, man, you finna get from out here with us, selling this shit. Like, you cold. So they stopped paying for me studio time. My guy Momac, he got to investing towards me, you know.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you were something like a triple threat, though,
Yeah.
because not only could you, you know, get on the
Rap,
mic and
produce,
so-
engineer,
exactly,
do it all.
no Kanye type shit.
Yeah, like the doctor.
So that gave you, I'm sure, a lot of opportunities
Yeah.
to meet a lot of different artists that probably wanted to record with you, right?
Yeah, definitely. Some of the biggest names throughout the city. You got Duck, I done recorded for FBG Duck Long, and him. I done recorded for G Herbo, Lil Fo, Dreezy, Tink, Queen Key, Nia K, Rico Reckless.
I bet you got a song with every last one of them.
I
motherfuckers.
definitely do. You know, E-Day, plenty of the rappers, you know. My guy Bo G, Fly, you know. Mikey
got
Dollars,
Mikey,
Ill
or was it
Will.
Mikey
I was
Ill
actually
Will?
in a group with Mikey and Ill Will. You know, that's how it really got started out with the buzz, being in a group. Will Gay actually shot one of our first videos, See You Naked.
If Will ain't shoot your shit, you went on shit.
You hear me?
God rest his soul, man. You recorded a lot of his music, didn't you?
Yeah, from after Slide On, like all his records. You know, the Positive records. I used to keep my man going a different route. He came around me and my partners, you know, and so different. You know, so I respect Duck so much because, you know, I was on the grind for a minute, and so I just put my little homies in the studio, my little partners, and I'm like, all us gonna rap. Whoever pop, you come out and get the next one. So I had one of my partners to blow who I had up under me. You know, Lil Fo, if y'all ain't familiar with him, y'all gonna look him up, Lil Fo. And, you know, he ain't reached back like I wanted him to, you know, to spread the juice. So that put a little, you know.
Dampen the game.
Yeah, like, damn, man, my little homie's doing me like this, you know. But, you know, he was
That's
young.
how this music should be,
Yeah,
though.
yeah. He was young, so I ain't gonna put the blame on him, you know. Shout out to him, you know, we reconciled our relationship since then.
Dope.
But my guy Duck, he knew about it. Everybody heard about it because I did a Zach TV interview. Shout out Zach TV, long live. And everybody heard about it. Duck, so he reached out to me. He like, bro, you know, you cold. I want to share my juice with you, Joe. Spread your name around. And I'm like, man, I don't know him from a can of paint, you know, like, that's love. And he came around and he actually did that, did whole albums with me, videos with me, doing a million views, spreading the juice, getting me hundreds of thousands of followers.
He did what old boy ain't do.
Yeah, facts. It helped a lot.
So you had a lot of love for Duck.
Man, love like a brother, you know, like family. And he never once involved me in that beef, never once told me, don't listen to Lil Durk. Never.
And while all he was through this shit,
Yeah.
I was seeing you in music video. You and Mikey,
Yeah.
like with the movement at the time too.
I definitely got over 10 videos with him, you know, and a whole album, over 50 songs with him. And
You think that's one of the smartest things to do, man? If it ain't got nothing to do with you, man, don't get in it.
yeah, I think that's one of the smartest things to do. And if you, I used to be like my boy Peace. I used to like away from all that shit. You know, he used to come chill with me and my partners just by himself. That's when we lock in the studio. You know, he been around some money and seeing different things, more money, like being the right way. We got nice cars, chains, homes. And he like, man, this is how I want to live. I'm tired of living like that. You know, he used to talk to me, say he didn't want to do this. So as far as the diss songs, he never did none of them in my studio though. Cause you know I ain't like that. He'll go do it somewhere else. And yeah, he'll do that somewhere else. And he'll try to hide the songs from me when he make the diss song, cause you know I give him that look like, bro, we ain't on that time. We only making hits. You know, he used to tell me I don't gotta do this, cause his homies persuade him like, man, you gotta speak up for us, you know. They talking about us, you know, and he really wanted to get away from that. Doug was a good person, like a big kid, man. Like I say, Bo G, know, man, he been there with us from the start.
Give these young artists, a little bit of artists, give them a couple tips, man, to stay successful and 10 toes down, man.
Don't worry about, I gotta rap and get on. I ain't getting on. You know, if it take time, it take years. Just keep grinding, you know. Don't be in this for the get. We all want to get rich. I ain't gonna say don't be in this for the get rich, but don't think about just, I gotta get rich. You know, be in here because you love it, you know. Me, I'm the type of person that say, perfect your craft. I don't care if I'm 70 years old. If I can get to that mic and speak out some words with some oxygen, I'm gonna do it because I love to hear me. You know, everybody care about opinions. I don't too much. I listen to myself, but you know, we all want the goodness out of our music. But you know good music in your ear. You know what you like. Perfect it. And just keep grinding and doing what you're doing. Non-stop. Perfect it, and guarantee you it's something gonna come out of it. I seen it. I went from the projects with the roaches and the rats to now living in a big mini mansion with the pool in the backyard, Corvettes and Maseratis to
Facts.
driving the regulars cars, you know, all for music. God bless them. And some of y'all might not even know me. Like, who is this nigga to say you do that? But I built a big enough fan base to where it's helping me generate pay, and we gonna keep going up.
Big boy labels or independent nowadays?
Independent to the big label, interesting. Everybody always say this and that about the labels, but to me, you ain't gonna make it so far without the man. Without the man. I know it's crazy how that man said, but they ain't gonna let you get enough publicity if you wanna be the biggest without them being in your corner. So it's good to be independent in the beginning, you know, do what you do, but at the end of the day, they offering the right money and the right back end and the right deal. I say with the big labels.
I got two strong questions for you, bro.
Yeah.
Why Number one, is our music and our city so controversial? Number one. And number two, I want you to finish that question. And what could we do as OGs to maybe, facilitate that?
Number one, I'm gonna say two names. Two names. O Block and 63rd. They got it so controversial throughout. You feel me? Cause we known for, like I say, Twisters, Do Or Die, Crucial Conflict, Shauna's, Lupe's, Kanye. All
Common.
yeah, you feel me? We all around the board. We got the gangster rappers, the backpacks. We the Midwest.
But we also known for Sosa,
Everything.
MVD Dog,
Right.
Dirt.
Right.
Let's keep it a buck.
That's the controversial part. That's what I say, bro. The controversial to the city. Really that beef. And, the thing we can do is, like I say, just speak better, come better with it. Bring things together. It's gonna take them too. It's gonna take somebody with a high power like Dirt to stop it. You feel me? And let this money spread, because everybody ain't doing nothing but stealing our lingo and sound and taking it to their city and blowing up off of it.
Some of your favorite moments in hip hop, bro, where this shit's fucking done taking you. You know what I'm saying? Where you can be like, damn, this shit off some rap shit.
Yeah, my favorite moment is, 3-4 years ago, I was living in a projects, Roaches and the Rats. So now I got a big house in the suburbs, down in like a mini mansion with a swimming pool in the backyard. That's my number one. And my kids, I changed my kids from that. 30 years old, but I got 7 children, and all of them live with me. And I took them from that. That's the biggest accomplishment from music. Nothing else from music. Building great relationships, meeting great people, and elevating.
Sharing great moments.
Yes.
We gotta ask you, Dr. Big Chris. It don't gotta be female. It don't gotta be, male. It could be groups. Top 5 of your favorite, like I said, I'm not asking you top 5 rappers.
Chicago,
Top 5 artists.
World. Just artist period.
Yeah.
I'm big on Tupac. Not just rap. Anything.
No, you can say Sade. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm big on
You can say
Tupac.
Prince up in this one.
Tupac number one, because anybody can make music that'll make a grown man cry. You got me already right there, and that's the realness he's speaking. He can get gangsta on you, every line. I say Michael Jackson. You can't go wrong with Michael Jackson. Like R. Kelly. Okay, and I got Lil Wayne, and I like Lauryn Hill, and I gotta put one more. I'm a big fan of Future.
Future.
Yeah.
Okay. What's Big Chris, top 3 shows out right now that when you do have time and you traveling and you just want to escape real quick, what do you watch?
As far as like TV shows.
Anything you can
I'm
pick
big
up
on the
YouTube.
TV. I'm big on the TV. But top shows, I say, what I've been watching lately. Everybody loves some Power. The Shy. I'm waiting on Bo G and Will Gates to come out with a show so I can watch it at a time.
It's
And
coming.
I love Tubi. I be stuck on Tubi all day. What's that at McGraw Avenue? That's a dope show. The Detroit, they make some great movies too. And Bo G and Will Gates, they bring it to Chicago. And Bo Deal and Hypno.
Yeah, they is. Definitely. But Bo G and Will Gates got a show coming for y'all ass.
Oh, yeah.
I guarantee. I done heard the whole plot already.
I need a piece of one of them
I
episodes.
know about that. It's
The crazy thing about it, this has been Bo's vision for a long time. Me and Bo been locked in for a long time. And it's been his vision, like forever. And I'll be so happy to see him bring this shit to life,
Earlier, I caught him right in the middle of a reading, right?
Yeah.
Where he had, he got to check you out if he wants you in the movie, right? And he's like, because he break it down. When I was shooting Win for Losing,
Yeah.
I was showing.
Oh, that's my movie.
When I would show up,
See y'all now.
let me do this dry plug. Go check out Win for Losing right now on rawfootagemovies.com. I played Loco. I guarantee you're gonna thank me later. You hear me?
And
But
he was like one of the best characters in there, if not the best to me. He made
Salute,
that man came out that wig on.
Everybody loves
grandma
Loco.
dress.
Loco was a motherfucker. You hear me?
Man.
But he was, I caught him in the mix of what he used to do to me. Pretty much letting me know reading the script and what he needed, his vision,
Yeah.
like him acting it out real quick. So I called him in mode earlier, and he's like, hold on, I added 20 pages. He thought for 2 seconds. Okay, this the way. I'm like, man, you just gotta have an amazing mind, man, to just, pick up and go.
Got that genius mind going, man. It's running. Can't stop running. That's that anxiety. Can't stop running through your mind. Ideas are the ideas.
Yes. We're gonna get right to it, man. Well, no, before we do, what you got coming up, man, this year?
Right now, shout out to I'm signed to this independent label based in Ohio, Flatfoot Entertainment. My guy Boog, and we doing a joint venture right now with Atlantic Records. They working my project right now. They A&R it. So right now, I got probably like 1,000 songs, 10 albums ready. But the focus ain't albums right now. It's singles. We just pushing singles, to when bubble up. Anytime you catch, what people go wrong is like the grind. Everything ain't overnight, Been doing this since 2013, seriously, man. Every year I progress, you feel what I'm saying? I progress. I ain't go down, I progress. The name got bigger and bigger, this don't stop. One song can change your life, man. So I tell anybody, just keep grinding, go. Ain't no stopping.
Any advice you can give other than keep grinding to these new young brothers out here trying to get on?
Whatever you're doing, perfect your craft. Keep doing it every day. Make it something that you love. Don't make it something that you're doing because I got to get rich like Chief Keef, No, you got to do this because I do this because I love this. I don't care if nobody in here listens to it. I'm going to listen to me and I love it and everything. So God bless everybody to love it and that's a blessing. That's a plus, I don't care if I'm 70 years old. If I could be at that microphone rapping, I'm rapping. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody tell you, oh, you too old to be rapping. No, we grinding. Ain't no stop on this, nigga. I could be 50 and you die at 20, niggas. I'm saying you too young to die,
We're going to get right to it, man. I'm going to give you 3 names, Chris. And I just want the first thing to come off your mind. What you think about this,
Yes, sir.
Number 1 we're going to do is P. Diddy, man.
P. Diddy,
P. Diddy.
a legend. One of the first billionaires from that music industry, Sean John, he a legend. All I know for his great things, no matter the negative things people say about him, he changed a lot of people's lives, Everybody crying, say, he owed us money, At the end of the day, he got you rich. It's up to you to stay there, and keep it there. That's what people go wrong when people invest money into them. They that's a plus. It ain't no guarantee you finna go where you gonna go. So that's a blessing that you pay them people their money back and you keep blessing them. That's what a real nigga do. But some niggas get there. Oh, you don't owe. But
He just gave them all their publishing back.
Yeah, I heard that. And
He
some of them
just
still ungrateful. Some of them.
He just gave them all their publishing.
It's not worth nothing but $400 a year now. Don't matter.
Okay. We gonna move along.
You got 2 more names for me.
2 more names. I gotta introduce you. I had one. I lost it. You made me forget about it when you went on. Let's keep it juicy. Lotto,
The female singer
the
Lotto.
rapper that's buzzing right now.
She dope. I like Lotto. I like Lotto. I like Lotto. Like off of Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj made me respect a lot of female rappers because even though we had the Lauryn Hills back in the days and Lil Kims and all them, but Nicki Minaj was able to keep up with male rap. Lil Wayne and Drake. That's something hard to do. Keep up with them, and she made me respect female rappers a lot more lyricism. And now all the female rappers, they just dope. And Lotto one of them. I seen on the rap game. And she progressing in her career. She kept it going. She dope to me. Like one of the top 5 female rappers out right now.
I love Lotto.
Yeah.
Just for the record, I love you, Lotto. I've been watching you for years. I knew you was gonna blow. Yeah, I had a chance to watch her when she was first coming up in Atlanta. We was doing a South by Southwest shit.
Yeah.
Bo Deal, all of them.
Yeah, the South by Southwest.
Get down and turned that bitch up.
That's in Texas, right? South by Southwest.
That's what, Austin, Texas. That's what.
Atlanta got the A3C, so I know what you're talking about that too.
Right,
I went to
right.
that before too.
Well, yeah, we seen her turn the fuck up. Last name for you. I'm gonna give you. Javante Davis. Is he the truth, bro?
Yeah.
The truth?
Yeah, he the truth. He was one of the greatest ever. the greatest right now. And until he lose, can't nobody say nothing different. You can talk with somebody else got some better technique. Floyd used to run and all that. He the greatest ever. He can say that. He lost not one, helped make the most money. And Gervonta Davis, he's a future from behind Floyd, you know. He's great. He's one of the best ever, you know.
If they do make that happen, the Terrence goes up in weight and faces Canelo. What do you think of the outcome of that? Terrence Crawford and versus Canelo in Canelo's weight class.
I'm gonna go with Terrence Crawford because his last fight he surprised me. The way everybody was bragging on that other boy Spencer.
Canelo?
Yeah,
He just gonna go through there like that and just.
Terrence Crawford look like he out there with something to prove.
He's a monster.
Like he got a family to feed, his kids. He like a nigga with some black Air Force One. You know.
I'm gonna put my. I ain't gonna lie. I'll go with Crawford too. That's Canelo. If he go up them 20 pounds and he keep doing what he been doing, cause that's muscle he just putting up really. You know, more muscle. If he could just stay quick, cause Canelo is fast than a motherfucker. You got to tag him. You can take it. I've seen people take 1,000. That motherfucker.
And Crawford, he more technique. Crawford technique. He gonna let him do all that fast probably, and just fill him out. You know. That's what I seen about him when I watched. That was my first time watching that man fight, and I'm like, he's smart, you know.
Is we gonna get Can't Stop, Won't Stop dropped, or is that just just something you was putting out?
I'm putting that out. I'm gonna shoot the video, and I'm coming to you to do the video, and I'm booking BoG Studios to shoot the video.
It's a banger, bro. You got one there.
Cause I played with the snippet and. Everybody going crazy, you know.
I got
hitting me. Everybody.
I got females on the boat shaking their ass. You won't stop. I can't stop. I just keep it real.
Even when we on top, you feel me?
It's a banger.
You don't stop.
Give me your IG handle, man, and where they can book Chris and all that good shit at.
You know, right now I'm on IG at Dr. Big Chris, DrBigChris, Doctor, because I do surgery on them damn tracks. That's why my nigga Duck gave me that name. Shout out, no, Duck. You feel me? And Twitter, Lil Chris K-Town. YouTube, subscribe to me. I'm at 30K YouTube subscribers now. Keep it going up. It's just Lil Chris. Just type Lil Chris Chicago. You can Google that.
It's real glass. Just caught the new skirt. It dry real fast. Bitch, we stay scrapped like some gay hoes. We got FN. We got Dracos. Puerto Rican bitch. Look like J-Lo. I don't speak Spanish, but I got pesos. My little bro Circles, I'm riding with you if you right or wrong. The nigga must be ready to die, he left his poppin' home. Y'all bought plenty guns, one for you and you. No basketball, that FN you better shoot.